Hi guys, welcome back to the OneHowTo channel. Today we're going to be doing a full workout routine that can be done both at home or at the gym.
The first exercise is the squat. Since we want to work on the glutes, we need to squat with our legs open and feet facing outward. We will go down until we are at 90 degrees to the floor and we squeeze the glutes when we go back up. It's important to keep your back straight and abdomen tight. For the second exercise, we will stand with our legs open and move by bending one knee. We lean the rest of the body towards the side of the bent knee. Let's repeat the same exercise with the opposite leg. In this one, we will need to use a bench to intensify the exercise. We will start with a hip lift. Keeping the back straight, we rest the upper part of the bench and look forward, never back. We raise the hip to align it with the chest. We then go up and down. We can also perform this exercise by placing weights on our hips. The last exercise we'll be doing is the lunge with the help of the bench. This exercise requires a lot of balance, but it is also the most effective. We place one foot on the bench, then go up and down by bending the other knee. Keep the back straight and try to go as low as possible. We change legs and repeat. So the first 3 exercises are going to be variations of hip thrusts. This we are going to be doing on the ground, and if you're a beginner, you can use no equipment. However, if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, then I recommend using resistant bands. If you're at the gym, you can also add some weight, but for today, we are going to be working at home with these resistant bands. So as you can see, I'm sitting on the ground. The resistant bands is right below my knee, and this helps activate the glutes and also the quads. Now, if you're at the gym and you want to challenge yourself even more, you can place the weight on your hips, but this is not necessary. So now we're going to lie down, place our back on the ground, and we're going to lift our hips up. Make sure that it's a straight line coming from the knees to your shoulders. As you can see, my heels are placed on the ground and my toes sometimes come up. That's all right. You just want to make sure that your glutes and your lower back are engaged in this exercise. For this next exercise, you won't be needing a resistant band. The name of this variation is called one-legged hip thrust. This means that one leg is going to be elevated while you do a hip thrust. Now, the leg shouldn't be vertically up, it should just be a little bit, and you want to make sure that your hips are aligned. This means that one side is not above the other. Alright, now we're going to switch legs. Remember to keep your legs straight, or at least as straight as possible. For the last variation, we're going to be using the resistant bands one more time. We're going to be placing it as we did the last time. Now we get on our back and we're going to go into a hip thrust position. But this time we are going to hold it and we're going to squeeze our glutes and let our legs push towards the sides. For the next exercise, we're going to be doing squats. Now you can do these without a resistant band, but again, to challenge yourself, you can use a resistant band. So we're going to place it right below our knee, like we did in the last exercise. And we're going to separate our legs about shoulder width apart. We squat down and do 2 bounces and come right back up. Remember to keep your toes to the outside. Your back should be straight and your abs should be engaged. you're at the gym and you want to challenge yourself, you can just place some weight on your back, or you can hold it with your hands while you do this exercise. For this next variation, we won't be using a resistant band because we're going to be placing our legs closer together. Your toes are going to be pointed straight ahead, and then you squat down. Make sure to engage your quads. To make this a little bit more difficult, you can squat down and just hold it for a second. Finally, for our last exercise, we're going to be starting in a lunge position. So one leg is going to be in front of the other. Now, this one is going to be more challenging for your balance, so make sure to keep that in mind. And now you are going to go down, do a lunge, and come back up. You can place your hands on your hip to help with balance. Now we're going to switch to the other leg. Place your hands on your hips and go down to a lunge. In today's workout routine, we will show you 4 variations of the abdominal plank to strengthen and tone your ab muscles. The first is an abdominal plank where we keep our elbows on the ground and move the hips from side to side. Do this exercise for 1 minute. The second plank exercise is the same as the first. Our elbows are on the floor, hips side to side, except this time we alternatively raise one arm at a time. Repeat this for 1 minute. For the third plank, you start with your elbows on the floor, then lift one arm until it is straight. Do the same with the other. Then lower again. Raise up, lower down, and repeat for 1 minute. To finish, we do a side plank, holding ourselves up using only one elbow. We'll keep our other hand on our waist for balance. Now switch sides and repeat this exercise.
Okay guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and see you next time. Don't forget to check out the other videos in our channel to find more workout videos you can do at home. Bye!